Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Classic Comics. This time we're taking a look at the fifth episode of The Mandalorian, which is called The Gunfighter. We start off with Mando in space, and he's attacked and his ship is damaged. But he does, that kind of sudden stop thing where he stops suddenly and then the other guy goes past him. He gets a drop on the other bounty hunter and kills him. And when is Mando going to get a baby seat for that ship? Seriously, Baby Yoda almost went right through the frickin' windshield. But he manages to land on Tatooine, at Mos Eisley, no less. Finally, we get the name of a planet here. We get Tatooine. So he lands and Baby Yoda is sleeping. So he puts Baby Yoda in a room and leaves. And I'm thinking, okay, you know what, Mando, you really shouldn't leave a baby in a hot ship. It's boiling in that ship. You can't tell me it isn't. It's Tatooine. It's a freaking desert. But Mando's like, he'll be fine. So now he and Baby Yoda are being hunted by every bounty hunter in the galaxy. So it's probably not as good an idea to leave Baby Yoda alone. Whatever. Really, it's kind of a no-win proposition if you think about it. I mean, if he leaves the baby, then it could be stolen while he's gone. But if he takes the kid with him, then everyone's going to see the baby, and then word's going to spread, and soon everyone's going to know where the Yoda baby is. Besides, he's always getting into firefights and stuff, so he probably didn't want to drag the baby along with him for that. So there's really no good option. So then he meets female Fred Sanford, who runs the landing pad that he's in, and she has some of those, those pop-up service droids from the Phantom Menace. Now, she tells him what repairs he needs, but he doesn't have the money, so he goes to the cantina from Star Wars. There's a lot of member berries in this episode. Just a lot of callbacks to old stuff, but I liked it. When he walks into the cantina, I was getting almost giddy about it. But seriously, he parks his ship in a desert, he locks his baby in a hot ship, and then he goes to a bar. So yeah, I mean, he's a real Father of the Year material here. Now back at the ship, Baby Yoda wakes up and he leaves the ship, and female Fred Sanford finds him. Back at the cantina, Mando meets an aspiring young bounty hunter who's named Toro Calican. He wants to be a bounty hunter, and he's sitting in the same seat that Han was in when he shot Greedo, I think. He's looking for a bounty, or for an assassin named Finnick Shart, or Finnick Shant, or whatever. She's an assassin who's played by Ming-Na Wen. And Toro suggests that they work together to find her and then split the bounty. Mando goes back to the ship, and female Fred Sanford's like, you can't just leave a baby alone in a hot ship, you big dummy. And then Toro shows up with a pair of speeder bikes, and then they go off looking for Finnick. Now they encounter some sand people, and apparently the sand people are woke, because they don't use patriarchal terms like sand men. They're sand people. Thank you very much. Although in this, they just use the term Tusken Raiders. That's what Toro and Mando call them. And that's not very woke of them. Not very progressive at all. I'm wondering about this show. And so a couple of the Tusken Raiders confront them, and then Mando negotiates with them using some sign language, and he winds up giving them a pair of binoculars in return for letting them pass through the Sand People's territory. Now then they find a dewback and a dead guy, and they go to investigate that, and then someone starts shooting at them, and of course it's Finnick, who has been laid a ambush for them. And she has them pinned down behind a dune. So they play a waiting game until it's dark. And then they charge her and they try to blind her with a flare, some kind of a flare device, so they can get the drop on her. Now Mando gets shot, and he goes down, but his Beskar steel protects him. And then Toro tries to capture Finnick. He gets the drop on her. But then she just kicks the crap out of him. And she's about to kill him, I guess, but then Mando arrives and they wind up capturing her. Now Mando goes off for a while to look around, and Finnick tells Toro about Baby Yoda and the bounty on Mando. and tells Toro that, if he returns Baby Yoda, he'll be made into a guild member for sure, because Toro wants to be a bounty hunter. He wants to join the bounty hunter guild. So she suggests that they team up to catch Mando and Baby Yoda, and Toro says, your Mos Eisley privileges are revoked, and shoots her, and leaves to go get Baby Yoda. Now Mando comes back and finds her dead, and Toro is gone, and figures out what happened, and heads back to the ship. And Toro has Baby Yoda and female Fred Sanford as hostages. But then Mando uses his flare to blind Toro, and then starts to shoot Toro, but then Mando stops and thinks about it. Hey, and I'm thinking, look, Mando, it's probably not a good idea to shoot at Toro when he's got Baby Yoda in his arms, and Mando's like, he'll be fine, and shoots Toro and kills him. More like Toro Calicant, am I right? Is this on? Whatever. So Mando robs Toro's corpse, because he's gangsta like that, and pays off female Fred Sanford so she'll fix the ship. Then we get a final scene where someone wearing spurs, Cad Bane, maybe, finds Fennec's body in the desert, and I wonder if she's going to wind up surviving. I was surprised she was killed, because Ming-Na Wen's a pretty well-known actress, and I thought her part would be bigger than that, and that sounded kind of dirty when I said it. Now that I think about it. So overall, I like this episode. It's got some good action. There's some good twists and turns. But the show's really just still moving slowly. This is 8 episodes, I think, and we're past the halfway point, and it really just doesn't feel like a whole lot has happened. Still, I'm liking it. Not enough to give Disney Plus my money, because Duck Fisney, but, it's okay. So, what did you think of this episode? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you enjoy this video? If you did, please hit the like button, and please subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell for notifications of more videos, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.